Okay folks, there's Miller Heights Road. We explored that part of the trail over on the other side of the road the other day, so now we're hiking down, continuing our southbound hike on the Cross County Trail over to Oak Marr Park. So if you watch my previous videos, just the other day I did the chunk, in a couple days I did the chunk from Vale down to Miller Heights, which is right there. A street of very beautiful suburban homes, probably in the $600,000–$700,000 range. And the trail dumps you out on Miller Heights a little ways up there. And I probably showed you, if you watch one of my previous little segments, I get in the car and actually drive between the segments. What's the point of hiking a nature trail down a road? You know, it's just like walking down a road. So I figure I'll get in the car, drive. The trail comes down here. So you come off the trail. There's two places to come off the trail. Take the longer trail. It continues all the way down. Dumps you off on Miller Heights Road. You make a right on Miller Heights. You follow it just a short mile, you know, not long, maybe 5 minutes if that. Keep an eye out on the left for a height. You know, there's a crosswalk you'll see. You'll see a big white striped crosswalk. That's where the trail continues. I think there's a crosswalk there. You know, now that pretty sure there is. I'm doing that from my older memories. But anyhow, you make a left and continue the general southbound direction of the Cross County Trail through the central sections of Oakton here. This is a nice, easily hikeable trail. Pretty area back in here. The only thing you got to watch out for is the roots. You know, lots of little roots sticking up. There we are. It is the 14th of December, 2014. I'm Dave, the Camo Pants Hiker. Got my camo cap, combat cap. Got my beard baubles. You know, I was noticing some of the newspapers, people are now guys with beards are putting beard baubles in. You get little Christmas ornaments and you can hang them in your beard. Kind of cool, kind of nutty. Okay, the olive hoodie. And these are brand new Desert Storm boots. I'm glad I got some new boots on today. Because even though it hasn't rained in a couple days, I'm finding quite a lot of mushy patches back here in these stream valleys. Now this trail isn't too bad, but a trail I did a little earlier today, up near Route 7, way up in the 4-mile mark. Now we're in the 16-mile mark, 16 mile mark here. 15-mile mark. I think we're going to approach 15.5-mile mark right here in just a second. But anyhow, we're in the 15-mile mark here. This is in the 4-mile mark. Counting from Great Falls there. Anyway, I was up there and that trail was really mushy. We haven't had any rain in a couple days, but still, you know, even though, you got to realize a lot of this trail goes into these stream valleys. Difficult run stream valley park there. And there's a lot of marshy, mushy areas, so be careful about that. Some rocks outcropping here as we past a trail marker, crossing a little streamlet here. Bloop. As we're heading in a southerly-ish direction, probably more like southeast. In a few minutes we'll come up upon the Oak Marr Rec Center in Fairfax County, Virginia, which is huge. Got a big golf course there. Got an indoor pool, a whole bunch of things. But I've done a lot of hiking this morning. I'd say 2 hours worth. My groin muscle in my right leg was a little sore yesterday, 2 days ago, but it felt better this morning, so I decided to, there we are, 15.5 marker south, come out here and do this hike. And as I noticed on the way down or up this hike trail, there's a nice little holly there. I don't know what these lower trees are, but they're very pretty, kind of tan leaves that stick on the trees. Very pretty. I don't know, but it just kind of adds a nice little layer of color into this kind of woodsy environment. Winter woodsy environment. Again, we're mid-December now. Still been a fairly warm. You know, November was kind of chilly. We had a chilly November this year. We had some snow before Thanksgiving even. Not a lot, but a little. But no, December's been rather on the warm side, a very mild December. I think it will hit the 50s today. In fact, this jacket, with all the hiking I've been doing, is almost too warm. I can almost take it off and just go in the t-shirt. And maybe I will. There's nothing worse doing a hike than being too warm. That is not a pleasurable experience, mind you. A good solid uphill here as we're exiting that little stream valley back there. Got my trusty water bottle. Yum, yum, yum. I drank through this bottle on my morning hike a little while ago, and then I parked over at the Oak Marr Rec Center, which is where this little trail starts. On the other side of it, where it'll end for us, because we're hiking the other way now. But I refilled my water bottle there and used their luxurious restroom facility, so no need to pee in the woods today. I've been doing my latest hikes in the morning when I'm a tad more dehydrated, so I don't find the need to pee a lot when I'm doing these morning hikes. Now when I do an afternoon hike and I've had lunch, you know, I like to really overdo the iced tea sometimes. You know, gallons and gallons and gallons of it. And I do that and I do an afternoon hike, yeah. Little hide behind the tree things. Looks like we've got some company up here. Hello. You know, it really is a nice day today. It is just about perfect hiking weather. You know, you want it a bit on the cool side, but you don't want it cold, but you want it cool, refreshing. And, you know, it's about 45 degrees out here with a nice southwesterly breeze. And, you know, it is really nice conditions for hiking. This is pretty. And this, for December in Northern Virginia, where you could be a foot of snow on the ground, you know, this ain't bad. This is really good weather for December. You know, the older I get, the less I like snow. It's just a pain. It makes everything harder. Walking's harder, driving's harder. You know, I live in a condo complex. I have to park my car outside. I hate that, you know, you come out and there's a foot of snow on it, and that last inch is ice, and you gotta scrape it off, and you gotta dig your car out. Okay, some more people coming up the trail, so I guess this is a popular function today as we get into the late morning. So I shall just shut up and enjoy my water. Hello.
How you doing?
Okay. That's 3 people we've come in contact with on our little hikey deck today. As I said, it's the 14th of December, 2014, and I'm hiking southbound on the Cross County Trail in Fairfax County, Virginia. We just hit Miller Heights Road up there, and we come down this way, and we come by what's called the Oak Marr Rec Center, which is on Jermantown with the J Road. Golfing, swimming, whatever. And the trail's pretty here. I'll tell you, I have hiked up in here before, and there's this little chunk up here that is not so great, but it's okay. You know, they have this big fence. They don't want you to get hit. I guess the lawyers for Fairfax County said, you know, we might have somebody sue us if they get hit in the head with a golf ball. So we must restrict access to the golf course. Therefore, we must put this giant chain link fence up and keep the hikers off the park. So we'll take them down in what looks like a little rutted dirt alley. Well, at least they won't sue us for getting hit in the head with a golf ball. One nice thing to do, I always put my car keys on a little stringy thing there and put a little clamp on there and keep it attached to a belt loop. You know, you don't want to lose your car keys in the woods. That would not be a good thing. You come finish your hike and you go, where the F are my keys? Oh. I do the same thing with my wallet. I'm kind of rednecky. I have a little chain for the wallet, so it's again the day getting progressively cloudier, even some darker clouds coming up now. You know, it started out pretty much sunny, more sun than clouds, and then the white clouds come over. Now we're looking at even some darker clouds. I wonder if there aren't some showers forecast for sometime today. I don't know. I'll have to check the weather forecast. Okay, and we come upon a little stream crossing here as the trail turns to the right. There we go. Not too difficult. And a big rock. Okay folks, time for a little map check here. We started out here at Miller Heights Road, came down here past the 15.5 marker, and we're approaching the 16 marker, and then we come around here and we should hit out on Jermantown Road. I noticed I have about 30 minutes of space on the memory card. Hopefully that's accurate because I don't have to start with 30 minutes to hike the rest of this trail. More probably like 15. So if that's accurate, I think I've got enough battery power's doing good. Battery still got 3 of the 4 bars. But that memory card, yeah. Memory card gives you, the one I've got 16 gigabytes, which came free with the camera, so that's why I got it. Works great, but yeah, it gives you 2 hours, about 2 hours of video on it, and I've been doing a bunch of hikes this morning, so approaching the 30-minute mark. So, you know, but I think, you know, then I had to I was driving down the road, coming here, and I had a cool song on the radio, and I said, oh, what the hell, I'll put the camera on and film me driving while the cool song's on the radio. That used up about 20 minutes of the damn card. And another little stream crossing here. a little uphill stretch here to the Oak Marr Center. Okay, so we ran into a guy with a dog. Again, my pet peeve, ha ha ha, funny pun, my pet peeve of walking these trails are people that don't keep their pets on a leash, their dogs, and then they'll run up and bark at you and threaten you. I've had a couple of nice scares where you're walking down a trail in the middle of nowhere and you look up and there's a dog, a German Shepherd coming at you, barking. What the F's it gonna do? And then 100 feet back, you'll see somebody walking up. Oh, he's friendly. Well, yeah, thanks for the heart scare there. Okay, so now we approach the fence, the beautiful chain link fence, and a warning about flying golf balls. So there's the Oak Marr Park. And here's where the trail becomes like a little rutted ditch, jammed in between a chain link fence and a bunch of thorns. Not the most scenic part of the fence. You can't even see into the damn golf course because it's got all this vine stuff on it. And then on top of that we have mud. So this is come from a very pretty part of the trail into a Anyhow, the guy back there in the red USMC hoodie, you know, he had a golden retriever. You know, have you ever seen a golden retriever that was angry and mean and nasty? I don't think I ever have. They're all the nicest dogs. So when I saw that he had a Goldie, I just said, you know, that dog's going to be friendly. It might want to jump on me and lick my face, but it's not going to, you know, I've never seen a nasty Goldie. Never. Okay, so here we go. Got a fence over there. Got a bunch of thorns over here. Got a chain link fence over here. Got a pile of a muddy rut for a path here. This is good hiking. Yeah, baby. Got a board here to walk on in case you don't want to get your boots too muddy. Sounds like chickens. I mean, I swear, it sounds like rooster crowing over there. One of my friends, Dina, we always joke, you know, she's going to put a chicken coop in the backyard. We're home chickens. And people, I think they really do over there. Anyway, more mud crud. Ugh. Okay, this is part of the trail that is like, okay, gets you from place A to place B, but I wouldn't recommend. There was a way to bypass this little chunk. You know, you could go around the park, but again, with this chain link fence there, I don't think they're encouraging that. We got some homes there with some big fences up. And we got the little tunnel walk down here. As we're heading again in the southbound direction between Miller Heights Road and Jermantown Road here in Oakton on the 14th of December 2014. Just doing the cross-county trail. We're in the 16-mile mark now. Or the 15, well, I think we just hit the 15.5 mile mark. I can't remember. Did we hit 16 yet? I don't know. We're right at in or around the 16-mile mark. The trail is about 40 miles long. Goes from Potomac River in Great Falls all the way down to Occoquan, down there in southern Fairfax County. If you've taken 95 down south, you've probably seen the Occoquan exit. In Woodbridge, that's where the trail ends, or starts if you want to start down there. But all the mile markers are from Great Falls and Potomac River. So 16-mile marker means we're 16 miles from Great Falls. Got it? Good. Okay, as we're heading down, and we're getting a little bit out of that little claustrophobic tunnel there. As we passed over the only bridge I've seen on this chunk of the trail, over this little, whatever it is, streamy thing, and then we go back up against the beautiful chain link fence. As we're circumnavigating the perimeter of the Oak Marr Center. Okay, so 7-minute video. This camera said I had 30 minutes left, so I should have about 20 some minutes left. So we'll see. It shouldn't be 20 minutes around to the Jermantown Road here. So hopefully we've timed it just perfectly to get this entire walk in. But again, a beautiful morning for a hike. In the mid-40s, I would say, a nice breeze from the south-southwest. Clouding up a bit, but still a nice day for mid-December. Hey, for mid-December, this ain't bad for Northern Virginia. Some geometric structures in the back of that house. As the trail turns into stone dust. Turn to the right to do the asphalt chunk of the trail, which heads down to Jermantown Road. And what is this? A mile marker, 16.5 miles. So again, from here down to Jermantown for the J Road, it's all asphalt. And again, we parallel this beautiful black chain link fence, which is protecting us from getting hit in the head from golf balls. I'm doing well today. You know, it's a 2 mile. I did like the hike before this, so yeah, it's starting to wear on me now. I don't know. I always bite off a little more than I can chew with these hikes. You know, like the groin is feeling pretty good. It's like yesterday or 2 days ago, I got in the car. I'm feeling pretty good. Get in the car, just driving that 20 minutes home, and badoom, the leg starts to really hurt. So hopefully I'm not in store for that today. Still feel pretty good. Still feel pretty good. But it'd be nice if they let you cut through this park instead of having to wander all the way around the perimeter of it. But I guess, you know, the golf ball and the head thing. So far, camera's 11 minutes, almost the 12-minute mark. Little trail, no, not even that, hardly a trail over to one of the little neighborhoods there, but we're going uphill now. This is the southbound cross-county trail, 14 December 2014. And then, as I said, what happens here is we hit Jermantown Road up at the top of the hill here where that office building is. And then we come into a very urbanized part of the county. You make a left turn on Jermantown, and then you follow that, you cross over busy 123 Chainbridge Road, and then you follow that, it turns into Nutley, And then you follow Nutley. Is that Nutley or Blake Lane? Did I say Nutley? Nutley's another street. This is, I think it turns into Blake Lane. Comes Blake Lane, and it curves all the way down to Fairfax Circle. And it's not, or it's, a lot of townhouses and apartments and stuff like that. So it's, a sidewalk. And you follow that a couple miles into Fairfax City. And then once you go south of Route 50, which is another big road, then you hit some, I guess, little neighborhood trails that take you into some stream valleys on the east side of Fairfax City. And then that wanders you down toward the Beltway. And it's kind of an more urban-y hike as you get down there. And then you wander into Springfield. And then takes you down into the Lorton area. And eventually down to the Occoquan area. So, I might do that someday. I don't know. To be honest with you, I would rather do some of the hikes up here in the northern part of the county. The rails to the river trail up there in like Fairfax. Hike around Great Falls, Riverbend Park, some stuff like that. I would rather do some of that, I think. Go out west on the WNOD and explore that. That seems to be more appealing than heading down through the wilds of central urbanized Fairfax County. But what the heck, I think from some of the videos I've seen, that area down there, when you get down south of Springfield into the Occoquan area, it's very pretty. But you never know until you actually hike it. But this is it for me for the southbound trunk. I'm going to say adios for good here for a little while anyway. Maybe someday I'll do it. But this is it. Southbound and down. There we are. Cross County Trail. We are here. I don't know why they don't show you the chunk that we just came from, because a lot of people are going to be seeing this and going, now where do I go? But it ends right there. Oak Marr Park. Crossing here, Route 123. We'll go down, you can go down to Blake. And then this is all pretty urbanized as you go all the way down here. But anyhow, here's the more bigger view. We're right there at Oak Marr Park. And we came down from Miller Heights, which is right in here. So this little chunk today. But I've done all this chunk all the way from Leesburg, Pike, Route 7. I've done this entire chunk now. So sit there and watch my posted videos for 4 hours plus, huh? All right, thanks for watching. Adios, amigos.